Hello everyone, I hope you all are doing well. So today I'm back with another powerful episode with another dynamic guest with us, Ms.Vidushi Kaushal. Boasting over 17 years in SAP Human Capital Management HCM and SuccessFactors. Serves as a manager in SAP SuccessFactor at Capgemini Canada, and she is well known for her meticulous attention in details and commitment to excellence. Specializing in talent management applications like Employee Central Management and Performance Management, Vidushi integrates SuccessFactor with SAP ECC, ensuring streamlined functionalities, and her expertise is in business process design, project management, and strategic planning, coupled with ITIL Foundation and Scrum certifications. Underscores her capability as a proficient leader and an expert in SAP HCM and SuccessFactors today. So, without any further ado, let's just jump into the main topic, that is SAP SuccessFactor Employee Central module with our very own guest Vidushi. Hi Vidushi.
Hi everyone.
Hi. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much for coming to our show. It is absolute pleasure for me to have such a dignified guest with us today. And how are you feeling? Just tell me a little bit about that.
I'm feeling great to be a part of this podcast. Let's see.
I'm sure I'm going to learn a lot from you today. So,
Mhm.
without any further ado, let's jump in. So, Vidushi, my first question goes like, can you please share our audience about your journey and experience in SAP HCM and success factors specifically in Employee Central module?
Yeah, I started my journey back in the year 2000 in human resources, and this
Mm-hmm.
was a manufacturing unit. Okay, so it used to make electrical wires for car manufacturers.
Yeah.
I got exposed to the integrated business processes here. Okay, and
Okay.
how they actually impact the overall functions of a company, specifically the people you have in the organization, how they are going to impact in the revenue generation of a company. Okay,
Right.
here
Right.
I heard the first time ERP and SAP solutions. Then I got interested here, and then I trained myself in SAP HCM, started working as a junior consultant in a consulting support role. From there on, I moved into different type of consulting roles, starting from consultant, offshore lead, manager, testing, program manager, senior manager, etc. I have played a key role in several implementations and support projects. This is just a brief about my experience. If you have some specific thing about success factors, if you ask me, my journey in success factor has been so good, so wonderful, and full of learning.
That's
SAP SuccessFactor module is actually the heart of all talent applications of SuccessFactors as well as SAP solutions. Many customers with whom I have worked with like the user experience and the emerging trends of the product. It is basically a low code, no code product. And to start
okay.
any implementations, you have something called SAP best practices, which are really, really useful. So gone are the
Right.
times when you need to spend 1 or 2 hours in just correcting a workflow if there is somebody leaving the organization or joining the organization. Now with,
Right.
with, with ECC World, with Employee Central, it hardly takes 5 minutes to edit a workflow. So business
Absolutely.
processes are much more simplified and easy to understand. These are the times we know that these are the times when the user do not want to spend a lot of time in any application. They just want to scroll like Facebook and upload videos like YouTube. So Employee
Right.
Central actually, yeah, Employee Central actually provides this experience within the Success Factors suite. You can scroll the people profile, which is the employee profile like Facebook, and you can edit your data from anywhere, like from mobile or from any internet enabled device.
Right.
Approve leave or workflows on mobile. You can upload your personal documents quickly and answer your questions on Teams, etc.
All right. So I'll jump into the second question. So, in your extensive experience, could you highlight particularly some challenging and successful implementation offshore support projects related to SAP SuccessFactor Employee Central?
Yes. So for me, every project brings unique challenges. there are going to be some challenges, some or other. Sometimes the projects are really, really simple. Sometimes it is like depending upon the industry and the sector you are working on, they bring unique challenges. So I had one challenge with one of the projects where we had complex union rules, and they were not somehow ready to adapt to the new business processes because they like the old system very well. And so this was a basically not a product issue, not a, this was basically an issue with the change management. So we addressed this situation with the effective organization change management process and extensive training of end users and administrators. So the, for me, the key to success of any project is the people. So you may need to handhold the users wherever required, especially in the initial phases of the project, so that they are ready when they go live.
Wonderful. That is absolutely true. So now I go to the next question, that how does SAP SuccessFactor Employee Central module contribute to the talent management, and what specific features make it stand out in this regard?
Yeah, as I said earlier, SAP's SuccessFactors Employee Central is the heart of talent management, right? So
Yeah.
there are a lot of integrations which works with Employee Central, like there are integrations which work from recruiting to Employee Central, onboarding to Employee Central, compensation to Employee Central, and then Employee Central feeds to other different modules. Right? There are basically two junctions which are very important. One is like creation of the user data file, like which is like what I can say in generic terms, it holds the all the data related to the latest transaction. So whatever transactions you carry out in Employee Central, for example, you carry out promotions, you carry out transfers, you carry out demotions, etc. So there is a data which gets changed during these transactions, right? So all that data which gets changed are being pushed to UDF, which is called user data file. And then Employee Central feeds this user data file to the other modules. And this is done with a very nice feature called HRIS sync job, which I really like it, and it has not failed me so far. So I think it's very good. The other important feature is position management. So if you are like there are a lot of attributes which you can fulfill, which you can um, cater to the client requirement if the position management is implemented. For example, the best part is that new positions, whatever vacancies you are creating in the companies, are can be
Right.
created, and the job requisitions can be straight away created from these positions in recruiting, and then recruiting data goes to onboarding, and onboarding to Employee Central.
Right.
Third important thing is which I am going to touch a little later, but yeah, there are a lot of enhancements which are also happening around AI and ML. Mhm.
So you have got certification in PMGM and LMS and Employee Central. That's that are impressive. And how have this certification has enhanced your ability to implement and deliver successful SAP Success Factor cloud solutions?
Well, this is a very great question. This will help a lot of new learners to understand whether they should learn one module or more modules, right? So
Right.
I have
Right.
actually total multiple certifications, seven to be exact, associate level certification and one professional certification in Employee Central module. Why it is
Wow.
important to have expertise in one module, right? It is
Right.
always good to have other certifications as well. Why?
Right.
Because you can understand the integration part, you can understand the other products and how the data flows from one system, one module to other module.
Right.
And if something is not working, you know why it is not working as expected. For example,
Right.
as an Employee Central consultant,
Mhm.
I can there is an employee export job that needs to be scheduled, right? We know that this needs to be scheduled for LMS, for learning management system module. But
Right.
if you do not have knowledge of learning module, you would not know that there is an another job which is like, for example, assignment profile job, which should only be scheduled after the employee export job. So these are the
Right.
little bit intricacies of the system which we should understand and we should leverage. And the other part, other important thing is that your profile become more saleable if you have multiple certifications. So especially if you are working for a company and you do not have any project, let's say in recruiting, and you are certified in recruiting, But there is another project which is coming up, which is for LMS, then you can be utilized for that project as well.
100%, 100%.
Yeah.
So I'll jump into the next question because I'm really like
Mhm.
understanding that, okay, with this 17 plus years of experience coming in one podcast is a little exciting for me. So, how do you analyze and align SAP SuccessFactor cloud solutions with unique business requirements and ensuring seamless fit and fit for organization? Like, how do you analyze those things? If you can tell me.
Yeah, well, it is a very big topic to be discussed, and but I will try to add my points and try to summarize whatever I
Sure.
can. So when you are in a product selection phase for any company or any organization, usually an
Right.
assessment is carried out that helps you to understand which product fits you best, right? So
Right.
currently, SAP SuccessFactors localized solutions are available in more than 100 countries, with payroll specializations in more than 45 countries. These localized versions of SAP help organizations to spend a lot of time and effort to go. I mean, they don't need to spend a lot of time and effort to go to different vendors for their
Right.
employee core and compliance solutions. They have it
Right.
all in one SuccessFactors suite. A basic
Right.
example, if you are implementing Employee Central for a global company, you don't need to track different versions of address format. For example, in US there is a different format, in Canada there is a different format. You don't need to track national ID, different formats, SSN, SIN. This is all built within the SuccessFactors suite as and when you enable the country version of a product, right? Then
Right.
SAP SuccessFactors Employee Central has also evolved a lot over a period of time. It has a
Right.
very strong employee core solution now with the options of well, now with the solutions for contingent workforce, concurrent employment, global assignments, temporary assignments, pensioners management, absence management, global benefits, and many, many more. As I said earlier, it is the heart of SAP SuccessFactors Talent Management Suite and other SAP systems.
So, could you elaborate on the key components of SAP SuccessFactors Central module that are crucial for effective HR and workforce management?
Yeah, sure. The first component, which I will try to summarize it as I like it. Okay. So the first
Sure.
component which I feel for Employee Central, which is very key for for any employee core solution, is the employee self services and manager self services, right? So with the Employee Central implementation, you can empower your managers and employees to maintain certain transactions. For example, for managers, they can create the requisitions from position org chart. They can approve the workflows for hires or terminations or promotions or demotions or transfers, blah, blah, blah. For employees, it is easy to maintain the personal records, for example, name changes, marital status changes, address changes. So these all can be maintained easily with the enablement of ESS and RSS functionality. The second important component which I like is quick and easy to maintain the organization structure. So here
Right.
in SuccessFactor, you have three type of organization structures for three different target groups. Okay, so for
Okay.
example, simple org chart capability, which is basically for the all employees. You can have a picture with a solid and dotted line relationships. Then second is the position org chart capability, which is usually used for managers and administrators. Here you
Right.
can see the org chart with vacant positions. Okay, and managers can see the available vacant positions within their hierarchy. So this is a very good functionality, like to just to know in a fraction of seconds that how many positions are vacant under me, right? So
Right.
then the third one is company structure for HR administrators and other administrators. So this
Right.
is depending upon the requirement. Here you have company structure for business view, financial view, and administrator view. So you can create these structures as per your needs, and then a financial person will go and see that how the cost center is related to the legal entity or different org structure components. The third key component is easy maintenance of workflow. Okay, so administrators can make the changes to the workflow in few minutes, as I said earlier, which gives organizations flexibility to move employees without impacting the workflows. This was a drawback back in days in ECC, right?
Right.
key component in the management of different assignments. So
Mhm.
as yeah, you can maintain different assignments like global assignment, concurrent assignment, contingent workforce, and also temporary assignment features. And the last but not the least is the global benefits. Global benefits are available for and easily configurable for your business needs. And now with the in the roadmap, there is a enhancement going on for the Reimagine Global Benefits UI. So that is also something which is really interesting. Apart from these, there are some AI ML capabilities in the SF suite which we can be utilized to reduce the time and efforts taken in any business processes.
So, from your perspective, what tangible benefits have organization experienced after implementing SAP SuccessFactors Central Employee Central, and how is that impacted overall HR processes?
Excellent question. Every company has unique organizational goals, okay,
Right, right,
processes, and their culture, right? And then ways of operating. So implementing SuccessFactors suite reduces their need to go to multiple HRIS solutions and ensures
right.
consolidation of business processes within one product, which improves the efficiency and effectiveness of the business processes and results in tangible benefits. Having also, since you have implemented just one product for all your business processes, then you have all the data available for the reporting, right?
Right,
So
right.
with that, you have key matrices which are already there for identified for your business processes. You can have those key matrices related data available in one HRIS system rather than pulling it from different HRIS systems. So that results in overall growth and revenue generation for the company. Then third is important aspect is empowering managers also reduces some burdens from HR, right? And managers feel involved in the business processes and decision making processes.
All right. So now I'll ask you that with the dynamic nature of HR tech,
Mhm.
what trends do you foresee in the future of SAP SuccessFactors, especially in relationship to the employee central model?
Well, to my opinion, right now everywhere there is a buzzword AI and ML, right? So, in my opinion, also employee experience will change with the artificial intelligence integration, right? So, seamless AI integration within the business processes. So, for example, there are two things like for with Chat GPT, you have to go to the tool and then you have to enter certain things and then you get the proper solution. But with SuccessFactor, there is a roadmap where they are integrating business processes with the AI capabilities. For example, you are doing certain tasks in recruiting and then it in the background it goes to different capabilities and it takes out the data and then it presents it in the same module for you. So we are
Okay.
already seeing this automatic creation of job descriptions in SuccessFactor. Then there are automatic creations of interview questions being sent on Teams, and then there is an enhancement which is well known as Joule. It is configured for the employees. You can have employees go to Teams, which is a well accepted solution uh, for any organization, and it can answer questions for them without being logging into SuccessFactors. For example, what is their job data, what is their cost center, what is their department. Then they can go and update their names, preferred names, display names. They can request feedback in continuous performance management. So predictive AI, generative AI, and natural language processing are going to play a significant role in future
Yeah.
with the employee central module as well.
But don't you think that AI has been so helpful to the employee central module? There are certain candidates which a human can understand, but an AI can't. So don't you think that factor is somewhere, there to understand? What do you feel? Like, I want to know your
Yeah.
opinion on that.
Yeah, there will be always, see, it is still in a developing phase, right? It has not developed so far, so we are still feeding data to come out of the, we are still feeding data just to get the responses from the bot, right? So
Right.
it is still in development phase, and I think it will sooner it will be in developed phase as well, where they don't need human intervention. But right now there is a human intervention which is required in most of the business processes.
So, Vidushi, this podcast with you was wonderful. I genuinely wish that if you had more and more questions and more time, and today is a busy day for you as well. So, thank you so much for coming, and I'll wish you and your family a wonderful day ahead. Thank you so much. Like, it was
Thank you
wonderful
so much,
talking to
Ritama.
you.
Yeah, same here.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much, Ritama.